This podcast is brought to you by Infinite Resources, a local staffing agency connecting diverse job candidates in central Iowa companies.
Amplified.
What's up, Des Moines? It's the Amplified podcast back here with the guest, Gloria, today, our sales associate. So she and I are both dancers, and we're gonna hone into, I guess, our dance journey.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself?
So my name is Gloria. I'm 21 years old. I'm a Scorpio, and I'm a dancer at that.
Virgos are better.
Said the Virgo.
So why'd you start dancing, and when?
I can't say there's like an exact start date, but I definitely have been doing it little by little since I was a little kid. Professionally, I'd say like 3-4 years now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I love it. When you perform, like, how do you get into your element? How do you tap into, because you're super shy. You're super shy.
Yeah.
But, like, performers somehow tap into this alter ego or something like that. How do you go into your process?
It depends if I'm already, like, in the mood to sit in the pocket or not.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
The pocket?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, like a puzzle piece. And, like, it fits perfectly. That's how I see the pocket. Like, it's sit in the pocket. But when it comes to dance, it's like, don't rush the dance. Don't be too slow, but let the music move you. Mm. Don't move it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Be
something,
one with it.
I would say that's something that my mentor has always taught me. He's like, don't move yet. Yeah. You might not even know the song, so how are you going in there acting like you know it? Like,
right.
Get a feel for it first. Just start actually dancing. And a lot of people forget, like, what dance is.
Especially nowadays.
Oh, God.
TikTok? That's another conversation.
Oh, my gosh. People are like, do you do TikTok dances? And I'm like, no, I actually dance. Yeah, such a difference.
Yeah.
Such a difference.
I would say, like, on stage, if I'm not, I guess I don't know, I kind of I look up, I take a deep breath, because you can hear the crowd, like, yelling in the background, like, before you even start. So it's kind of just, like, let it sink in. Sometimes I'll just kind of cross, like, Lord, please, because dancing on different stages, some are slippery, some are sticky. You never know what you're dancing on until you are.
Yeah, I feel that.
So.
I say most times I've had a chance to maybe fill out the stage first. So when I can't fill out the stage first,
it's scary.
It's so scary. It's like anxiety. You automatically prepare for the worst, just in case.
I've definitely slipped on a performance before.
And it's not my fault. It's the most frustrating part. What else? What would you say you do to, like, stay up on making sure that your alter ego stays where it's at, or your alter ego grows as a dancer?
Okay. I have to say my biggest growing stage was, like, during quarantine. Because everyone was starting to do online. All of the Instagram dancers and everything were doing, like, free classes on live. So it was very much like a training moment for me those few months. I do a lot of online. Because of where we live, it's hard to find, I'd say, more, like, challenging kind of instructors, different styles of dance. But definitely go to KC every now and then to get that training.
It's my hometown, Kansas City, Missouri.
Heck yeah.
Not Kansas. I would say maybe me, like, because I'm kind of shy. Folks think I'm confident. I hold myself in confidence, but mentally I am shy.
Yes.
I'm really quiet, and getting on stage is the only time my voice is strong.
Yes.
Like, it's
oh my gosh,
so different.
People see you for who you are.
And I think that's the only time I'm okay with being seen. Like, any other time, if I'm going to an event around the city, I don't want people to see me. I don't want to be...
The public scares me.
Yeah, like, even going out, because I'm older now, going out to events, it's like, okay, I'm an adult, I want to meet new people, but I don't want too many eyes on me. So I don't want to dress up too much to where I'm overdressing people or I don't want to stand out too much. But like dancing, I want you to see me. I want all eyes on me. I want someone to come up to me, and the best thing that ever happens to me is like, your dancing is great. Like, oh my God, you inspire me, or you made me feel better by you dancing.
I love that.
It's something different.
You know what's also different? Dancing into a camera.
Ooh.
You know when, like, in certain dance classes, instructors will say, like, do, like, that slow walk and then look at the end of the room and imagine that's, like, your significant other? I imagine a camera.
I never can get it. I don't like cameras, really.
I love cameras because of the visuals it can bring. Oh, my God.
I think I get scared. That's where I get scared. I start thinking about my moves because on camera, it's like you want to capture your most powerful moments.
Yeah.
And just when that record starts going, it's like, whoa, what move do I do next? What am I best at? What am I envisioning when I normally listen to this song? And then you try to do it, and it's like, it didn't happen how you wanted it to. You didn't get a good video. You have nothing to post. But when I don't have that camera on and I'm just around other dancers who love dance, like dance is life, and they love me as well, and we love each other, and we just feed off of each other's energy, it's so different than noticing that a camera's there. Yeah. So much more emotion that can go into it. I can actually, I guess, be vulnerable.
That's one thing with, like, commercial and, like, deep in dance. Very
And
different.
see, I don't like the commercial dancing.
I'm, like, 50-50. Like, it's fun, but it's not what I want to indulge in.
Yeah.
You know?
Why would you say they're different for you?
I feel like people who, like, do commercial, I feel like, from my experience, it's like people who do commercial and, like, stuff like that are very, like, competition-based versus who don't and do, like, performances or, like small gatherings, stuff like that. I feel like there's more soul into that. It's a different connection, and I've seen it and I've felt it. Like, I've been in a presence with competitive dancers and non-competitive dancers, and the connection that I feel with non-competitive is like we're here right now.
Yeah.
And we, like, form into one, and we dance the 5, 6, 7, 8, but
as one while still giving different, like, vibes, aesthetics, different forms of the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was on, so I did Alvin Ailey, the group, the camp, and all of that. I was a part of the studio. But in high school, I did dance team. So we're doing the football games and halftime shows, but we also had competition season.
Oh, okay.
And I get you 100%. You have to learn an emotion for a certain part.
Yes.
You have to do this move exactly how the other 15 girls are doing the move, and there's no individualism.
No, that's
there's
perfectly
no
said.
standing out.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like. It was fun, but that street dancing it always feels like home.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and then a lot of the styles that I learned the history behind them. So when I do those styles of dance, I know that pain that comes with it. And no, just the commercial dancing doesn't get that.
No, it doesn't.
They're just selling something that looks cool, and I always have a problem with that. Because for you to just sell a product and not understand it, you can't sell it correctly.
It's ignorant.
Yeah, you're not putting that emotion in the right place.
Exactly.
It's misdirected.
Talking about emotion and, like, faces dancers make when they're dancing, I've had a dancer tell me, she's like, why'd you make that face?
Because I wanted to.
That's how I felt.
Why didn't you make that face?
Why didn't you make a face?
Thank you. I hate blank faces. Why is your face blank?
Exactly.
You're a robot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think where I really got the dance face thing from, I remember Chris Brown saying, like, if he makes a stank face, he's in it.
That's that.
Yeah, like, especially,
like
crumping.
Yeah.
Your face just makes
Crumping
the ugliest
crazy.
faces, and it works.
It
somehow.
comes together.
It does. You're not even looking at people's face for the most part. You're looking at their bodies.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at someone's face, it's because they've danced in a way that directed my attention to their face.
Yes.
And if you can do that, fire. that's another thing. Dancers have to learn to use their whole bodies. They kind of just leave it like two-dimensional.
Kind of like here
you only
up,
use your arms, your
ankles
legs.
up.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I'm like, use like to the end of your fingertips. Like if you're extend it.
And then don't cut like your move short. Like,
no, like
your arm is this long. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Take up that space. It makes a difference for sure. But at the same time, I commend dancers who are able to dance in a box.
Yeah.
Because being able to dance in a box but still have power in your moves, still have meaning in your moves.
You could be intricate. You could be insanely intricate if you do it right.
And it's something that not a lot of people have been able to master, especially because you do have to cut your move short.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to elongate like that sequence. I don't even know if that makes sense, but
no, it does. Like the build up.
There's more story you have to have behind it, I think.
Oh,
Whereas like if you're dancing big, you're dancing out, and you're using up the space, you can throw your body and catch it, and it just works. Whereas in here, you have to be very, very intentional with everything that you do.
Very.
And that's where I get in my head,
Very
like, oh my
detailed.
gosh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Or I want to mimic this person so bad, but I'm thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
So, next thing. How do you say you keep growing as a dancer, especially in the Midwest, especially in Iowa, especially in Des Moines? Because you did bring up the TikTok era of dancing and how a lot of the professional dancing is going digital. How do you continue to grow through how dance is changing?
It's really hard. When it comes to like everything on social media, I love digital. I love platforms. I love indulging in the creativity. But when it comes to my craft and dance, I'm an in-person person.
I feel it.
I'm craving performances. I'm craving dance battles. I'm craving the underground. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I haven't been to one of those in so long. Yeah, everything is going digital with TikTok especially.
Do you like it? Because I know you said you're kind of 50-50 on it.
50-50, yes and no. Yes, because it's fun, it's TikTok. It's no, because it's taking away from what I want. Truly.
You don't feel that community behind it anymore?
No. Now I have to literally leave the state to do what I love and really learn from it in person to get that connection. Yeah.
Dang. And that's the problem with like being a young adult. Traveling, especially to take hold of your dreams, it's just not feasible.
It's not cheap.
It's not. And we have Kansas City and we have Chicago, but even with that, like, to have to pay for travel, if you're staying overnight, you have to pay for the class, the workshop, the if they have an after party, if they have a meet and greet. It's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
And then if there are dancers that you want to be seen in front of, you're probably getting dressed up, making sure you look good and things like that. Maybe your outfit, you want that to stand out.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of prep that goes into it to not even know if you're going to get anything back from it.
Especially like trying to go to places that are like almost like untouchable, like places where, for example, Paris Gobel will be, or her assistants. That's like, because you know she came from New Zealand. She started in New Zealand. Imagine to have been there at the time, because she's traveling now, so she doesn't reside in one place. So to find out where like these amazing choreographers stay and to have them see you is like that's another challenge itself.
It's hard,
but one willing to work for.
And then even trying to keep up with cities and who's coming what day and
who lives where.
Yeah, because like maybe I went to in August, the Lead Twins came and they did a workshop. That happened. Like 2 weeks later, there was something else in Atlanta. I would have loved to go to that. Maybe a couple weeks later, it's something in Chicago. It's not even like, okay, I just go to this one place and I get everything there. It's like, no, you have to shop around and go places. I would say, I guess reflecting off of what you said, the whole digital thing isn't for me. Like, even going home from work, I don't like being on my phone. I don't like performing for an audience that I can't even see.
Yeah.
And, like, some people go live with their dancing. I can't do that.
No.
Like, I need my background to look right. I want to see your energy. I want to feel it. I want to see your faces. I want to hear the ooh and the...
That is one thing.
Like...
You realize, like, when you're
so
at
different.
an event and you, like, witness a performance, you're even a part of it, you go home, you watch the videos, it's not the same.
It's not. Like...
It's never the same.
It's nothing to feed off of. You're really just creating your own build-up. And some days it works, and other days it just doesn't.
Yeah.
Like...
What about the days where, like, you're literally having, like, the biggest, like, creative break? Those can last months.
It can. I have to, when I hit those, and I'm like, I know I need to create. Like, if I'm not creating, I don't feel like myself. Mm-hmm. So there are times where I push myself. Okay, I don't have an idea, but I'm good at it. Mm-hmm. So why don't I still do that thing that I'm good at? And maybe in the midst of doing it, I get ideas.
Yeah.
So I try not to limit myself to, I don't have inspiration to even start. Instead, figure it out from there.
Freestyle into a combination.
Or maybe, hey, I've been watching this dancer, let me try to mimic their style so I can learn their style. Or shoot, I like this choreo, let me try to learn it. And then from that choreo, let me see how I can make the choreo me. Yeah. Because you never, again, I'm a street dancer. You like to be in the streets. I don't like the way that sounds. But being able to do all these different styles, it allows you to be more creative in the long run.
Oh, yeah.
So taking those times of a creative block and pushing yourself to learn, it's the hardest days ever, but...
It really is.
It makes you grow so much. Because I could leave like, wow, I'm tired. I still got a good stretch in. I still warmed up my body. Mm-hmm. I still... Maybe I discovered a new song. Because, okay, all the songs that I normally want to dance to, I'm just not feeling anything. So maybe I found a playlist. So now I found more songs to dance to. Maybe I fell in love with a new genre of music again, and I want to start dancing to that because I know that's going to bring me out of my comfortability, and it's going to make me grow. Because now I don't know the words, I don't know what beats and claps and hi-hats are coming up next. I'm just moving, and I'm just listening. I'm not even planning my next move. My body's moving for me.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I love dance. Dance for me is like a drug.
It really is.
It's
you get high.
It's euphoric.
I could be tired as hell and have no breath left. I'm sweating my ass off. And I'm like, this song, I like it.
You get up.
Let me push through it. I've been injured and still dance.
Oh my god.
I can't not dance.
I will literally be like having the worst day of like cramping. I start dancing and I don't feel anything. At all.
It's not on your mind anymore.
Nope.
Or maybe I was having a bad day. Maybe that drive to the studio pissed me off because we live in Iowa and people don't know how to drive correctly. But hey, I blew off that steam now.
Yeah.
And the drive home is a lot better. Like, it just puts you in a different place for sure.
It really does.
For sure. Anything else you want to say about dance that you feel like the people should know?
I think it's like it's upsetting how like not serious people don't take it serious.
No.
People don't pay dancers their worth. I've had people ask me for my services and then I'll say that I charge. They won't even hear the amount. They'll just okay, thanks.
Yeah, I really hate that because they think, and I've heard like Amner say it, like people who own businesses, you have to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Like these artists, they'll invest in the quality, like the audio, but you don't invest in your visuals. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because just our society has changed. We don't have MTV anymore. We don't have VH1. We don't have 106 in Park. So those visuals aren't as important to people, and people just want to push out content. But where it comes to, like, Normani starting to do better visuals again, and how Chris Brown keeps up with incredible visuals, and they're thought out and they're planned, and Sierra still keeps up with the visuals, with the dancing, and making sure that choreography matches that song and the feeling and things like that. Artists are no longer looking at the big picture.
No.
And wanting to develop a full package. They just only care about one little element of the piece, and it's like, your visuals also matter.
Yes. Because
there are many artists, I've never seen a video from them. So I can't even remember your name. But I know I like your song. But I don't know anything about you. I don't know what you look like. I don't know if you dance. I don't know if I even like the way you dress as an artist. Like, I just know your voice. And I just know your words. And sometimes that can be okay. I see that okay in poetry. I don't see it okay as a music artist, because I just think it means so much more than that.
Yeah.
Pay your dancers, pay your choreographers, pay your artistic directors, because they come up with all of that, like the outfits and the hair and the makeup.
Especially something that my aunt told me. I think when it comes to like people who are in the creative industry, in the arts, you kind of realize that it's hard, and sometimes people will judge you because it's not a real job. Well, my aunt told me, she said, well, if you want to be a dancer, you better push yourself to the best, because you don't have a diploma to flaunt around and get respect. You need to literally earn it harder than other people do. And that stuck with me. Especially
we're in the Midwest, so we definitely have to grind a lot harder. Yeah. Like, I probably took a step back. I opened up for 2 Chainz, like my sophomore year of college. It was about 5 years ago. Yeah. I've done some big stuff, and like, it almost sucks to say, but the Midwest holds creatives back.
It definitely does.
We have to bring talent to see us and get recognized. We have to leave our homes to be recognized. And then it's like, maybe we bring that back home.
Yeah.
I mean, for sure, I definitely will. But like Janelle Monáe, she's from Kansas City.
She's insane. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't see anything coming back to the city, but I'm still in love with her. I still listen to her, still support her. But like, she's someone where it's like, okay, you reach this level of professionalism, bring those skills back.
Yes.
Let us learn from you.
Like, teach your hometown.
Please, especially knowing that you had to leave to find that opportunity.
Yeah, that's true.
It's stressful.
It really
Especially
is.
trying to make a living off of it, too.
Oh, my gosh. It's
spending money.
You have to spend more than you will probably gain in the first few years.
Always. Whether it's you're finding your own outfit for something.
That's one thing. Do you ever... Okay, you know how dancers will wear, like, a sweatshirt and they'll have, like one on and one, like, arm off, and they'll have just, like, this? Do you ever, like, do that and, like, we have to dance in the bathroom real quick to see how it moves? You know what I mean?
No.
Really?
I've never done it for a shoot. I'll do it for, like, a session. Maybe I get hot and I just pull it up. But for an actual shoot...
Oh, not a shoot. Like a dance class.
Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care how I look in a dance class.
I'm really big on how my clothes will go.
I can't. As long as...
I feel confident.
I'll put it on and I'll, like, move. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Do I get in a crump mood with this outfit?
Yes, exactly.
Am I feeling more lyrical with this outfit? And depending on where I'm going, if I'm, like, going with the guys, I might want a crump. Okay, I need to wear something that puts me in that element of crump.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I care that much. Yeah.
Like, one thing about hip-hop is you have to wear loose clothing. Not that you have to, but it definitely, like...
It feels better.
It exaggerates your pops. And it just looks like...
I mean, but I guess it depends on what kind.
That's true.
Because, like, crump... I say it's kind of medium in the middle, but if I pop, I want to wear tighter clothing. Because I want to see it more.
Yeah, okay, I see. Yep, that's true. That's true.
If I'm waving, I'll probably do baggier. What else do I do? I am blanking now. If I did jazz, tighter clothing.
Tighter, yeah, for sure.
It just depends. So
I gotta say, yeah, I'm a wavy dancer. I pop here and there, but not like crump pop.
Like.
Yeah, no, I can't. I mean, I can, but I have to add some waves in there. That's just who I am. That's who I've grown to be. It took me a couple years to know who I was as a dancer. I'm fairly comfortable with who I am. So.
I love it. So when I found out, because I'm a waver, that's just what you naturally
That's
do.
what I've seen from you.
That's the first thing that I go into.
You go crazy.
So my mentor back home, he's like, "You're a waver, but you don't do it correctly." And this is an old head, so...
Oh, okay. I'm like, what do you mean?
I love criticism, though.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If I'm with dancers who can't tell me this is where I can improve, I feel like you don't love it as much as I do. Like, back home, me and the guys get together. We didn't even ask for feedback, but someone will pull you aside. Hey, this is how you correctly do this move, or hey, you did good, but I can see you're holding back. Or I can see you're thinking. And they can say if it's a video that was recorded, they can show you exactly where. And then you'll think like, oh, damn, I was thinking at the time. And the fact that they saw that, I know someone else would. But my mentor, he was basically like, you're a waver, but you don't do it right. And so he actually showed me how to wave correctly. He gave me the fundamentals. And he was like, if you're any style you do, learn fundamentals.
So what was the main fundamental you took from that?
You use your whole body.
Yeah.
If you're going to wave, think of your body as a wave. If you were to go to the ocean, a wave's not going to break in the middle of it. A wave's not going to start out of nowhere. It has a start and an end. It always has to go somewhere. If you send it to your foot, you can't just start here now.
Right.
It was at your foot last time. So from your foot, you need to drag it wherever else you want to go, because that's just how waves work. And once he started breaking down, because house is my favorite style of dance, he breaks it down. These are the fundamentals. From the fundamentals, here's how you do that exact same move and make it different. And now you have 3 moves that started from one foundation. And yeah, he was just like, you don't wave right. You're not doing this right.